Warning: this video contains distressing content.
Welcome back. I'm Grim Jim, the Underteller. I don't bury the dead, I tell the stories the living forget. Tonight's story is not just about tragedy. It's about courage, it's about dignity, and about one powerful photograph that changed how the world sees suffering, captured by a photographer just hours before she passed away.
On November 13, 1985, the Nevado del Ruiz volcano erupted, causing a deadly and catastrophic wall of volcanic mud, a lahar that swept through the town of Omayra. More than 23,000 lives were lost in a matter of hours. But from that horror, one story stood out. One face became the symbol of the entire tragedy. Her name was Omayra Sánchez Garzón. She was only 13. For nearly 60 hours, Omayra was trapped beneath what remained of her home. Her legs and feet were bent under the concrete as if she was kneeling. And the arms of her late aunt, who had held her tightly during the disaster, had confined her beneath the surface. She was waist-deep in a rising pool of contaminated sewage water, surrounded by broken wood, twisted metal, and hopeless terrain. And yet, still, she remained calm, sang songs, prayed aloud, and even smiled through the pain. For over 60 agonizing hours, she fought bravely. She endured pain, hypothermia, and the realization that help would never truly come. As time passed, she cried, she became afraid, her voice weakened. Her hands turned pale. Her face swelled, her eyes darkened. Still, she remained calm and hopeful. One man stood silently nearby, Frank Fournier, a French photojournalist. He had arrived too late to help save her, but not too late to witness her. He took a photo. He felt powerless in front of this little girl who faced death with courage and dignity. A single, searing moment that would soon haunt the conscience of the world. That image, titled, "The Agony of Omayra Sánchez," was printed around the globe. And the world wept. 35 years later, Fournier spoke again about that moment and the photo that captured the unbearable and the unforgettable. During a lecture at the 2022 Exposure International Photography Festival, Fournier shared rare insight into the photograph. He praised Omayra's courage, saying, "For 3 nights and 3 days, stuck in a pool of sewage water at the bottom of a small hill, lay crushed under layers upon layers of fallen wall. A voice was to speak in the name of 28,000. He explained that, it was the voice of an ordinary little girl who will cross land and time, and will bounce and pierce the heart of millions of people." Her calm and composed demeanor in the face of death left a mark on Fournier. He continued by saying that she had a commanding dignity, a stunning courage, and a relentless kindness during this oppressive and painful hour reveals more than ever the magnitude of every single individual. Fournier never apologized for taking the photo. He defended it, not as a voyeuristic act, but as a moral responsibility. Fournier concluded his speech by explaining what he believes we all can learn from the photo. The cruel fate of this lost life, here, but also in the other story imposed to all of us to preserve and share, is the singularity of human life at all costs, he explained. It is not only a practical, but ethical, political imperative, as each individual has a right to life for the gain of everyone. There was an obvious lack of leadership. There were no evacuation plans. Yet scientists had foreseen the catastrophic extent of the volcano's eruption. Omayra's voice still whispers through time, not in fear, but in love. Addressing her family, Omayra heartbreakingly said, "Pray so that I can walk, and for these people to help me. Mummy, I love you very much. Daddy, I love you. My brother, I love you." She reminds us that no matter how young, how small, how forgotten, every life has weight. Every voice matters. And tonight, we remember her. And the thousands who died silently in Omayra. The ones whose names the world never learned. Whose voices were lost in the mud and silence. But we will not let them be forgotten. In memory of Omayra Sánchez, 1972 to 1985, and the thousands who perished in Omayra. May their voices echo, and never fade.
I'm Grim Jim, the Underteller, keeper of echoes, whisperer of forgotten tales, Join me as I dig up what the living forgot. Until the next descent, stay curious. If this journey stirred something in your bones, tap that like button and subscribe for more stories unearthed from the shadows.